Good morning. Today, let's have a quick look about the examination pattern, the probable cutoff, etc. Right? You know that examination is conducted in three phases, right? Preliminary examination, then it's generally called as IAS exam, right? But it is not exactly the IAS examination. It's Union Public Service Commission's Civil Service Examination, right? CSE examination. Indian Administrative Service is one of the services among 24 other services, right? Based on the ranking, based on the marks which you score, you will be getting different services. Once you get into particular service, you will be working in that service itself throughout your career. That is the reason every year many aspirants who have already cleared UPSC CSE examination take the examination once more. The reason, they might have got less marks, they might have entered other services other than the required IAS, IFS or IPS. Later what they will do? They will once again write the examination. Let's say if there are 800 posts, earlier it used to be around 900, 970,000 kind of posts. In the recent years, it is around 700, 800 posts regularly, right? 100 to 100 posts will be taken by already who are working in other services. A remaining 100, 200, 300 reservation. You need to fight. But you have still so many hundreds of posts left, right? How many posts do you need? Only one. So the numbers are abundant. You can easily crack, right? There are 24 services like administrative service, foreign service. For Indian Forest Service, you need to write, the preliminary examination will be the same. You need to choose while writing the preliminary examination itself. I will opt for Indian Forest Service also. If you opt for Indian Forest Service, based on the preliminary examination marks, you will be selected for both UPSC CSE as well as Forest Service examination. Later mains examination will be different for UPSC CSE and Forest Service examination. If you really wish to work in that, the grade will be the same, but the job role will be completely different, right? So you can choose that also, Forest Service, if you really wish to get into that role. Every year, this is the only good thing. Every year they will conduct the examination. Here with our Karnataka Public Service Commission, what they will do? It's not even a 5-year plan. More than that, 1 year they will say notification will come. Next year notification might come. Next year they will conduct examination. Next year they will quash the results. Next year they will reconduct the examination. So and so they will do. Problem is there in almost all state services. But here, every year they will conduct the examination in the month of May. A year before only they will give the timetable when the notification will happen, when examination will be there, etc. Give in beforehand only. What is the eligibility criteria? Basic degree, any degree, arts, commerce, science, engineering, medical, any basic degree is fine. That should be recognized by UGC or AICTE. That's it. All our degrees are valid. Then how many attempts do we have? If you are document verification will be at the end, right? Once you get the post. What many will think, there will be reservation for economic weaker section from last 3-4 years that has started, right? Economic weaker section reservation will be there. Okay, it's okay. I'll put EWS while applying for the examination. If you get into the service through EWS and if someone puts any obligation and if you don't fulfill the criteria, then not only your job will be gone, you will not get the opportunity for next 5 years at least. That is the case. That's why it is not like any other small government jobs like state FDA, STA, Group C, etc. There you can do some alteration with your documentations, but here the procedure is very strict. Please, while applying only, make sure your documents are correct. The name in your Aadhaar card, the name in your PAN card, it matches, even the initials, etc. And your caste income certificate. And please note, few categories of our state like 3A, 3B, Okaliga, Lingayat, etc. They will not be considered as OBC in the central list if you have studied in the urban area, English medium, etc. Then that will not be considered under OBC. If you come under 3A, 3B, then you are also general there. Okay, that thing you should need to know. But if you have studied till 7th or SSLC in rural area, Kannada medium, rural area, then you can get that reservation. Otherwise, not. Okay. Let's consider we are fighting for general reservation only. General reservation. General and EWS, economic weaker section, both will be having the same age limit, 21 years to 32 years. Maximum age limit, 32 years. Maximum number of attempts. So from 21 to 32, we might write 9, 8, 10 times, right? But there are some restricted number of attempts which you can give. That is only 6 attempts, general category. For OBC, you will be having 9 attempts, age limit up to 35. For SC and ST, age limit is 37 and unlimited number of attempts. Unlimited means from the age of 21, if you start to write the examination till the age of 37, you can write, right? There are no limits for them. And for physically disabled, army, etc., there are some reservations. These are the basic reservations. Examination pattern. First, preliminary examination. Will the marks of preliminary examination count for your final result, final ranking? Will the marks of preliminary examination count for your final ranking? Yes or no? No. Then why it requires so much effort, so much preparation, so much practice to get into the next level? It is just a stepping stone. The marks will not be considered for the next phase, right? In preliminary examination, 2 papers will be there. We'll see. Then mains examination. In mains examination, paper 1, paper 2, English and any regional language. That is also qualifying only. Later remaining 7 papers, those marks will be counted. Then personal interview, personality test, that marks will be counted. Only the mains examination, personality test marks will be counted for the final list, final ranking. Okay. Recently, UPSC CSC released the selected aspirants list for the mains examination. Mains list, I think. Mains list they have released. Selected aspirants of the mains examination for personality test interview. They have released recently. Preliminary examination will be having 2 papers.
Sir, in the mains exam,
Hmm.
the Kannada subject.
You can, yes,
In language subject, other than GS core paper and optional subject, we should get Kannada. Choosing the Kannada subject, we should get the.
yes. One paper Kannada, one paper English will be there. You can choose Kannada, you can choose Hindi or any other language present in the 8th schedule. You can choose.
We should get inter qualifying marks.
Qualifying marks only. Yes. We'll see. Preliminary examination, general studies paper 1, then CSAT paper 2. Both will be having 200 marks each, but paper 1 will be having 100 questions, each question carrying 2 marks. Paper 2 will be having 80 questions, each question will be carrying 2.5 marks. Okay, 2.5 marks. And you should attend both the examinations, means both the papers you should attempt. Negative marking will be there. Generally in state examinations, negative marking will be 1/4 of the total marks, 1/4. But here in UPSC, the negative marking will be 1/3 of the marks, 1/3. If you attempt one question correctly, 3 question wrong, equal 0, like that. 1/3 means 0.66 marks you will lose for one wrong marking. Then in the second paper, same, there also 1/3 marks will be deducted for the negative marking. 0.833 marks will be deducted. First paper will be generally from 9:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Then you will be having a gap of nearly 2 hours. In the first paper, the subjects which you need to study cover Indian polity, geography, history, Indian economy, science and technology, environment and ecology, international relations associated to UPSC and other current affairs. Very important part, current affairs you need to cover. In paper 2, 2:30 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. the examination will be there, same day. Morning one session, afternoon one paper will be there. In CSAT, reasoning, quantitative aptitude, comprehension, decision making, these kinds of questions will be there, right? Basic questions of class 10 level. They do say that it is of class 10 level, but it is not. It will be not that easy. It will be little difficult only. Then comprehension part, it will be very difficult. You need to practice. Preliminary examination marks will not be added to the final ranking marks. Okay. Paper 1, preliminary examination, paper 1, detailed syllabus given by UPSC. Current affairs, national and international importance, both national and international level current affairs. Then history of India, Indian national movement, very, very important, Indian national movement, independence movement. Then Indian and world geography, physical, social, economic, India and world geography. Then Indian polity and governance, constitution, political system, panchayat raj system, etc. Indian economy, economic and social development, sustainable development goals, ranking, poverty, etc. Those things are important. Then environment and ecology part, biodiversity, climate change, science and technology part will be there. CSAT paper, second paper, CSAT paper. Comprehension. Comprehension means they will give a paragraph and they will ask questions from there. In normal basic examinations, it will be very easy, comprehension. But here, the paragraph itself will be very huge. To read the paragraph, it takes so much time. Then you should be very attentive, cautious. Otherwise, what happens? The small, minute facts you will forget while reading, right? You should be cautious, attentive. Then communication skills based basic questions, logical reasoning, majority of the questions will be there. Decision making, problem solving. Then general mental ability, majority of the questions will be there. Mental ability and reasoning, majority of the questions. Then basic numeracy, like percentage, ratio, etc. kind of questions will be there of class 10 level. Data interpretation, chart, graph, etc. Class 10 level questions will be asked. Cutoff marks. Say in few examinations, the cutoff mark was nearly 98. Maximum till date, the maximum cutoff marks 98 marks out of 200, because only paper 1 is considered. For your paper 1 to be considered, you should procure minimum qualifying marks in paper 2. What is the minimum qualifying marks? 66 marks. That's it. Out of 200. Out of 200, if you qualify, if you get that much marks, then 33 percentage. There's just 33 percentage marks. Once you qualify paper 2, I have seen many aspirants who are really smart, brainy, hardworking, who neglected paper 2 thinking that I'm already really smart. I know these basic comprehension, interpersonal skills, etc. I can easily solve. They neglected paper 2. They have qualified, they have scored more than 100 marks in paper 1, but failed in paper 2. That thing also happens. Paper 2, very important. There is no scope for us to neglect any topic subject, right? Paper 2 is also that important. 98 maximum cutoff marks till date. In general, the cutoff marks will be 75, 80, 85, 90. Least cutoff 75, because the paper was very tough that year. Maximum cutoff 98. Paper was easy. Easy paper 98 cutoff means less than 50 percentage, right? 200 marks. That's why if you target 100 marks, you will clear the preliminary examination. Paper 2, minimum 66. Minimum 66 you should score out of 200, right? Then second phase, mains examination. Once you qualify preliminary examination, they will get into the mains examination. 1750 marks. How much? 1750 marks. You need to write literally. The first phase, preliminary examination, it will be of objective type, right? MCQs. Just filling the shading, right? In the second phase, you need to write mains examination, very, very important. You might have seen the series movie 12th fail movie, right? Movie or web series, rather. It's okay. He have cleared preliminary examination many a times, but he failed to clear the mains examination. Main reason, writing skills. He couldn't complete the paper. He couldn't answer all the questions itself. That was the issue. Right now, today, even you all cannot at least fill the answer sheet by writing anything you can write. You cannot fill. That much effort it takes to fill the answer paper itself. Mains examination, 9 papers will be there. 9 papers. Out of those 9 papers, 2 papers will be of qualifying nature. Paper 1, paper 2, qualifying nature only. Right? First 2 papers will be having 300 marks each. Paper 1, paper 2. Qualifying papers will be having 300 marks each. All other papers will be having 250 marks each. 250 marks each. 2 qualifying papers. One is any Indian language. Obviously, we all will choose Kannada, right? Second, compulsory English. You need to choose Kannada and English. You need to score how much? 25% of the marks. That's it. Only 25% of the marks. That means 75 marks. Out of 300, you need to score only 75 marks. But that is also not that easy. At least you need to have a basic practice, right? Basic understanding. But you can clear. It will not be that difficult also. Okay. Once you qualify these 2 papers, then only your other papers will be evaluated or counted. Otherwise not. Qualifying paper 1 and paper 2. Later you will be having essay and GS papers. Essay. See, in the language paper, out of 300 marks, 100 marks will be an essay. Essay in Kannada, essay in English. Any topic they will give. Then comprehension, 60 marks. They will give a paragraph. Out of that, you need to give the answer based on the questions asked. Then precise rating. Precise rating means they will give a big paragraph. You need to downsize, shorten the paragraph and write a crisp note about that paragraph. Right? Precise writing. You need to use the suitable words. That is very important here. Precise writing. Then translation, English to the compulsory language. Let's say Hindi, Kannada, etc. 20 marks translation. Then compulsory language means your paper 1 to English. That is 20 marks. It will be there. Then grammar, basic, 40 marks. It will be there. Total 300 marks, out of which you need to score only 75 marks. Paper 1 and paper 2. Okay. Rest 7 papers. In that 7 papers, 4 GS papers. GS 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 GS papers, 1 essay paper. Total 5. Later, other 2 optional subject. Optional subject. Okay. Paper 1 essay. 2 sections will be there. Section 1, 125 marks. Section 2, 125 marks. Out of these 2 sections, there will be 2, 3, 4 questions. You choose 1 essay from 1 section. You need to write a single essay for how many marks? 125 marks, just imagine. 125 marks, one single essay. Means, just imagine, they may give any topic, right? Starting from the usual old school question like woman empowerment, child labor, etc., to artificial intelligence. They can ask any topic, right? You will be having 1 or 2, 3 options. You should be having that much amount of knowledge to write for 125 marks. If you score 20, 30 marks less here, then you are all paper 1, 2, 3, 4, including optional subject will be of no use, right? You should be prepared to that level to answer any question. Any question. To answer any question means you should be aware of the trending hot topics which are going on in last 2 3 years. For example, in last 2 3 years around us in technology, what is in the boom? AI, right? Artificial intelligence, ChatGPT, Gemini, etc., have come, right? They might ask, and what is the impact on our society, impact on our economy, etc. They might ask. So many kinds of questions will be there. Two essays, 125 and 25 marks, right? Then later, paper 2, GS1, paper 2, GS1, Indian art and culture, heritage, culture, history, geography concepts will be asked here. Paper 3, GS2, governance, constitution, polity, international relations, paper 2, 250 marks each. Then paper 4, GS3, paper 4, GS3, technology, science and technology, economic development, environment and ecology, biodiversity, then security and disaster management for 250 marks, GS3. Then paper for GS4, ethics, integrity and aptitude. Till the preliminary examination preparation, till the prelims point of view, we would have been studied all the subjects like history, geography, polity, economy, science and technology, environment and ecology, right? All these will be covered in the prelims part itself. What extra we need to study? International relations. The two few part will be covered in the prelims itself. Security and disaster management. Security and disaster management. Then, very important, paper 5, GS4, ethics, integrity, and aptitude. This subject, 90% of the aspirants who only prepare for preliminary examination might have not even touched, right? This is also a huge subject, ethics, integrity, and aptitude, which you must cover. No option. That too when? Not after clearing the preliminary examination. After clearing the preliminary examination, you will not be having an hour of free time. Just imagine. So, you need to cover the syllabus before applying for the examination itself. You need to cover. Then we have optional subject paper on paper 2. Optional subject. We have so many options to choose from. Paper 1 essay, 125 marks each. 2 essay, you need to write. For each and every question, each and every answer should be have your personal touch. The personal touch will come once you gain that much amount of knowledge about the topic subject. Then you can give your opinions, right? Then GS1, Indian heritage, culture, history, geography, society. The detailed syllabus. Indian culture, art forms, literature, architecture. What was the kind of architecture in the Satavahana, Gupta, Maurya time, and what is it now, etc. How it evolved. Then modern Indian history, important events, personalities, issues, freedom struggle, post-independence reorganization, history of the world history, industrial revolution, etc. Then Indian society diversity, various social reformers you need to know. Then women organizations, effect of globalization. See, just imagine each and every topic title mentioned here was once asked as a question. Simply, effects of globalization on Indian society. Question for mains, right? Directly, question for mains. When you start the preparation for mains examination, you should be having your own 1,000 to 2,000 word notes for each and every subtopic. At least 2,000, 3,000 word notes on your own. See, nothing comes free, nothing comes easy. True, right? For anything you need to earn, you need to sacrifice something. Here, the sacrifice is time, effort. That's it. Geography, distribution of natural resources across the world and across India. They will ask geophysical phenomena like earthquake, tsunami, volcano, cyclone, etc. How they will happen? They will ask. Then paper 3, GS2, Constitution, polity, Indian Constitution, how the evolution happened, amendments, etc. They will ask. Then union, state, central list, what are the responsibilities? They will ask. Constitutional schemes, parliament, state legislature, each and everything you name, it's there. NGO, self-help group, their rules and regulations. Role of civil services in a democracy. Question for mates. See, if you just copy a line India and its neighborhood relation, you search that question was asked in the previous examination, right? If you prepare in detail for the syllabus, the work is not half full done, but it takes time and effort that you need to invest. Paper for GS3, development, biodiversity, environment, security, disaster, Indian economy, then crops, crop pattern, etc. Then modern technologies. They will ask. I will share the PDF with you. Have a look once. IT, space, computer, robotics, nanotechnology, biotechnology. You name any, every technology part. It's important. Then ethics, integrity, and aptitude. You just go through the question paper once. You will get to know. Cut-off marks. What is the total marks? Mains examination, including the optional subject. 1750, right? 1750. How many papers? 7 papers. Because first 2 papers qualifying only, those marks are not considered here. Out of 1750 marks, how much you should score to clear the mains examination? Take a guess. 50% means 800, 900 marks, right? Right? True. To clear the mains examination, 736 to 751 max. If you score 800 means 100% you will clear. 800 marks, 50%, right? The range from past many years, it's 730 to 750, 800. If you score 900, 950 means you don't have to worry about the personality test. You'll easily clear the examination. Then optional subject, you have 48 options to choose from. 48 options you have. Agriculture, zoology, then languages you have, then animal husbandry, veterinary science, anthropology. See, top scoring subjects, anthropology, then Kannada literature. If you are really interested, if you really have that much connection with the subject, then only you can take. Otherwise, it's very difficult. Hale Kannada part, it's very difficult. Then geography. If you are interested, you can take. You will. Subject is very huge, but you can score very well. Geography. History, very difficult, huge subject. Mathematics, you all are from commerce background, you can take, but it's very difficult. But they will not be having an option to deduct marks. If you get the answer correctly, you will get the full marks. That is the case. But you don't get proper coaching, notes, content, material for these subjects, the special subjects. Then political science and international relations, public administration, evergreen, optional sociology, it is also scoring. You can choose anyone among them. PubAd, sociology, anthropology, political science and international relation, anyone, or literature. Otherwise, also you can choose from other options. But what you need to think, whether you get the suitable content, class, notes, material, then you can select. Phase 3, interview or personality test. It is for 275 marks. 275 marks. Total how many marks? Mains plus interview? 2025, right? This is the sign you are preparing in 2025 to score 2025 marks. 2025 marks personality test interview. Out of preliminary, sorry, mains and personality test, how much marks you should score to clear the examination? Means 960 to 980. In an examination, it was 1008 maximum cutoff. So if you score around 1000 marks for 2025, 50 percentage, simple rule, 50 percentage of the marks. In preliminary for 200, score 100. In mains for 1750, score 800, 850. 780 is okay, 800. In the final list, you should be scoring 1000 marks, only 1000 marks. How much percentage you got in SSLC, PUC? Obviously more than 50-60 percentage, right? At least around. If not also, many aspirants who have failed in their plus 2, plus 10 have cleared the CSA examination. If you have failed in some phase of your life, that doesn't mean you're not capable, right? You are still capable of clearing the examination. Type of services which you can get into. The most famous, the examination itself is called by this name, IAS exam. You might have heard, my daughter, my son is preparing for IAS examination. Each and everywhere you go from now onwards, everyone will be asking, when is the examination? How's your preparation? Till the first attempt, everyone will be very nice to you, thinking you might clear the examination, then they'll be getting some help in the future, right? Indian Foreign Service, Police Service, then so many other services, IRS, etc. are there. You can choose. If you get good marks, you can choose from any of these services. You have that option. How and when you can choose means once you clear the examination, preliminary examination, you need to fill detailed application from DAF. During that time, you need to choose which service you prefer, then which region you prefer. Earlier state, right now region. There are so many regions, south, etc. You need to choose among them, right? Where you wish to work. Out of these 24 services, you might get anyone based on your marks. If you score 1500 marks, 1200 marks, 1500 not possible, 1200 marks, 100% you will get IAS. Common mistakes generally we do during the time of preparation. What we do? Believing in everything which we hear from others, the rumors. The UPSC examination is like this, it's like that. They will ask only this kind of questions. Majority of the questions will be only from current affairs. If you read the current affairs, you will get all the questions from here. Then, few institutions. If you read our PD365, if you read our so and so booklet, you will cover, you will clear prelims for sure, right? You need to be aware. You need to cover the syllabus first. Then, very important thing, reading too many books for a single subject, single topic. There are so many options, right? There are so many options. For polity, which book you will read? Lakshmikant. Other than Lakshmikant, also hundreds of author books are available in the market. Likewise, for other subjects, science and technology, polity, geography, etc. N number of authors, N number of institutions, N number of materials are available. Which one you should choose? The famous author book. Okay, that's your wish. The famous institutions material. Okay, that's your wish. What you need to do, instead of reading multiple author books a single time, it's better to revise a single material multiple times and add the missing points to that material itself. Stick on to a single updated material. Okay. Every year there will be an amendment in the constitution, right? At least a year or so. That should be updated in that book, polity, right? Recent updated book you should consider. Then you should add on any point which you come across while reading, preparing. Very important problem. Morning to evening, once you are done with the coaching, you will be reading in at your home or at any study hall, library, right? What we all generally do will be reading itself. Just read, not writing. UPSC examination is not only preliminary examination. If you qualify preliminary examination, you just can enter to the next phase, right? To clear the actual examination, you need to write. Write how much? In the morning, in the evening, continuously for 4 5 days. You need to write 9 papers. 9 papers, including the first two qualifying papers, right? For example, on an average, you need to write 1500 words per hour. 3 hour, 4500 words in the morning, 3 hour, 4500 words in the afternoon. Next day, repeat. Next day, repeat. To practice, if you write 2 papers, the next day you cannot grip your pen properly. That much pain you will be in. You cannot even complete all the questions. That's why you need to practice properly before the preliminary examination itself. Daily make a habit of writing a single essay, single paragraph, single answer, at least 2-3 pages. That too within an hour. Okay, 3-4 pages in 1 hour. If you practice, then only you can clear the examination. Then current affairs is very much important. From morning to afternoon, I will read Hindu, Indian Express, etc., etc. newspapers. Many will do. That is also not correct. Current affairs of national and international importance, yes, it is very important, but you need to allocate a suitable amount of time. 1 hour, 2 hour, that's enough. 1 hour, enough for that. If you are reading 4-5 hours current affairs only, then it is a problem. Then you are not doing this mistake right now. You might do one day. Means continuously studying without sleeping. Continuously studying without sleeping itself. Visit, if possible, old Rajinder Nagar once in Delhi. Otherwise, Chandra Layout in Bangalore once. Not the students who are roaming near the tea shops. The students who are reading inside the study hall seriously. Early morning, they will come to the study hall by 5 a.m. because at that time only many study halls will open. Few are 24/7 study halls are there. 24/7, just imagine. At 5 a.m. they will come. They will go for 30 minutes breakfast by 9-10. Then afternoon lunch break, 30 minutes. Dinner, 30 minutes. That's it. They will read, study till 12, 12:30 in the night, 1 in the night, 2 in the night. Many students are there who have the same routine for many months. Many months. But it is not that correct also. It depends on the person to person. So it is good to have a proper balanced study plan. You should get suitable amount of rest also, so that your mental health will be fine. Your physical health will be in good state. So you need to have a proper plan according to your day-to-day life and your requirement, etc. Every year after the final result, each and every topper will give an interview telling that I have studied so many hours, I have followed this timetable. You can also follow. By following the timetable of the topper, you cannot get into their shoes, right? She or he is a different person, you are a different person. You should know your strength, you should know your weakness, when you can study, when you cannot. You should study. But if you are early birds, if you are late night readers, right? Based on that, you should plan accordingly. Then very much important, you should be knowing why you are preparing for this examination. So my father told, my mother told, this is my dream. My son, my daughter should become an IAS officer. That's why we are preparing, no? Then what will happen? You will try for a year or two, then they will feel bored. There's much syllabus I cannot cover. This is a huge, big task to do. Let me quit. That thing will come to your mind, right? The constant motivation will not come from motivational talks. The constant motivation comes from within. You should have a purpose, right? Why you are preparing for this examination? Salary, no. You can get more salary by joining any IT company or starting your own business. 100%. Only salary I'm talking. Then, what is the purpose then? You can definitely bring a change in the society. The elected members of the parliament and legislation, they will pass the law, but the law is actually made by the bureaucrats. The idea, the execution, the plan is by the bureaucrats. Final execution will be by them only, right? Any scheme by the government. So you can definitely bring a change in the lives of many. Find the purpose why you are preparing for the examination. Then you should feel motivated. You should feel, I have already become an officer and I'll think like an officer and I'll act like an officer and I'll prepare like an officer. But there should be a limit. You should not feel like one fine day I will go to my native in that DC car or IPS dress. Everyone will come and greet me. That is daydreaming, right? Then it's a huge task to do. For you to prepare the breakfast, you don't have to worry much. Just by the things present at your home or by purchasing few other things, you can prepare. But for the grand festival, you need to prepare beforehand only, right? I need to make holige. I need to make special dish. Preparation required, right? Likewise, for this also, you need proper strategy, proper plan. You need to divide your final goal into smaller, simpler goals. You need to achieve the simpler goals regularly. What should be your goal today? Today I will cover this topic, this topic. I will cover the MCQs from last year. I will cover current affairs of last 5 days, which I haven't studied. Right? That you need to do. Small goals, which you can cover later, day by day. You need to have a proper plan. Otherwise, it's very difficult. Then you should evaluate yourself regularly. You can pretend to be someone else in front of others. You can pretend like you're studying rigorously, you are studying very well in front of others, right? At your when your mother father comes, you can pretend you're studying very hard, you're feeling tired, then also you're studying, right? You can do that. But to your inner sense, your conscience, you know that what you're doing, whether you're preparing or whether you are giving your best or not. Ask yourself, are you doing justice to yourself at least? This is the starting phase. No need to worry very much. No need to be disheartened. No need to be feel low. Okay. There is time, but you need to utilize it properly. That's it. Make smaller goals. Make smaller goals. Complete those goals. You will feel a better entitled feeling. I have done something. I have studied some topic, right? Later, by doing this thing, you can start to achieve the bigger goals. Focus on the present. Worry about your health. That's it. Many people, what they will do, they will not eat properly. They will drink 10, 15 cups of tea. No food. Health will deteriorate. During the time of examination, they will get serious fever, etc. The last year preliminary examination, I got serious fever. I couldn't write. Many aspirants have gone through this. So, first thing, tabula rasa. Our sir used to say, tabula rasa means in Sanskrit, blank paper, white blank paper. Okay. You are now writing your new chapter. I'm preparing for UPSC CSC examination. This is the syllabus. This is the pattern. This is the requirement of the examination. Right now, I am at this level based on my previous year's preparation and my knowledge. Right now, I need to go to this level. For this to happen in a year or so, what is the duration of the examination? From the date of notification to the date of the final list, it takes 15 months. How much? 15 months. This year, Feb, next year, Feb, March, April, etc. The result will come, right? So, make a plan for the next attempt. How much ready you will be for the next attempt when you are planning to clear the examination. Even our central government cancelled a 5-year plan and brought in Nittur IAS, right? 5-year plan is not there right now. Nittur IAS came in. Likewise, you should also cancel the 5-year plan. 1 year, 2 year preparation. Next 2, 3 years, I will give the attempt. 1 or 2 prelims later, I will see. No option is there. Okay. What will you do? What will you do? You will study and crack the examination. That's it. No other option. Simple. You got the idea of the examination pattern, right? Right now, the first phase, your target, preliminary examination. Actually, your target should be the mains examination. Okay, fine. Right now, the preliminary examination. After completing the syllabus, you will start to give mock test. There you will definitely score 60, 70, 75 because the mock test will be very difficult. If you score 75 in the mock test, you might probably clear the preliminary examination. So, no need to be worried about the mock test. And by seeing the syllabus, oh, the syllabus is so much huge. I just started. I'll switch. Don't worry. Don't think like that. Okay. You might have heard many success stories, right? For example, the story of Ravi Chananavar. Later, the story is different. During the time of preparation, he struggled. Many other examples are there who have come from the rural background with no knowledge of English. And one more thing, you can write a mains examination in your mother tongue, Kannada. You can write mains examination. Complete all papers you can write in Kannada. The important terms you can use English. But the problem is writing Kannada is still difficult than writing English for many because it takes more time. Then interview also you can give in your mother tongue. But if you give in English, it's better. Otherwise also. There is option. There is the option. Okay. Your goal should be cracking the examination and getting the top rank. You should choose the service, not them choosing a service for you. Right? After studying for years, after studying for many days and nights, you are getting a cadre which you are not interested to go to. You will feel disheartened, right? Manipur cadre, Northeast, Jammu and Kashmir, etc. Any cadre you might get. So you should be competent. Fine. Any questions? Hmm? In your college examination, generally your grandpa, grandma will ask, have you passed? Have you got first rank? Right? But here, even if you score 35, 40%, 50, 45 percentage marks, you might not clear cutoff, 47, 48, 49 percentage, right? Then still, if you lose the cutoff by 0.5, 0.25 marks, then also you're not eligible. But from last 2, 3 years, they have made a separate plan. The aspirants who have appeared for the interview and have missed the cutoff marks by few marks, they will be considered for other government examination, some reservation. That is also there. So you should be happy. There is a hope, other option. And if you really prepare well for this examination, you can definitely crack our state PSC and other examination. But that requires different kind of preparation. That also requires different sort of preparation. But once you read this much, that will be easier. But that should not be your goal. I will read for IAS examination, I can crack PSI examination. That should not be there, right? When you will become the civil service, or when you will become the bureaucrats by 2020, 2027. At least have a goal. I should next year give the attempt with your full effort. Okay. You can crack the preliminary examination. You can crack the preliminary examination. Okay. Crack the examination. Then prepare well for the mains examination. If in case if you clear, well and good. Otherwise also, by the next attempt, you can 100% clear. Okay. Have that belief. That's it. Okay. Tomorrow we'll discuss the previous year MCQs of science and technology. Today we'll start with the topic cyber security. Cyber security. The important terminologies in the cyber crime, different types of cyber attacks. See, recent days, cyber attacks are becoming more, right? Reason? A reason for the increase in cyber attack. Simple reason. Sir, more number of people have started to use smartphones without the knowledge of using it. True, right? From grocery shopping to banking, from internet browsing to net banking, etc. We are using internet. We are using our smartphone, phone pay, Google Pay, online transactions we are doing. Many people who think we are well educated fell into the trap of these cyber attackers, right? What they will do, see, just imagine you got a mail, telling that it's from L&T company. So it's telling that you have completed or you are pursuing your commerce degree. By seeing your profile, we are very much interested to offer you an internship or a job with 40,000 stipend. To apply, click this link below. What you will do? You'll click the link. And if they ask the application fees is only 599 rupees, what will you will do? Many might pay. Scam. If a stranger comes to your doorstep, knocks at your door, asks, I'm your far relative, please open the door, what you will do? If you don't know him, you will not open the door, right? Likewise, you should not click any link unless you know it is from an authorized source. If you click that link, what will happen? Anything can happen. Your security will be at risk. They can access your contacts, data, anything. They can do anything. So before clicking a link, you should be aware where or from what source the link is from. You should not just see the web URL, the first few words, letters, http:/Amazon. It will be written. By seeing Amazon, you think it's from Amazon.com. But later, Amazon XYZ ABC dot YZXZ, etc. That is not the authorized website, right? Many proxy false websites are there. You should be aware. Cyberspace means cyberspace. I have a smartphone. You have a smartphone. We all can be interconnected with the help of internet. We all have internet access, right? The imaginary space between these interconnected computers or devices. This space is called as cyberspace. The space which helps in connecting a device with the other with the help of internet. A threat to this space is called as cyber attack, cyber threat, right? To secure this place, we need cyber security department, cyber security guidelines. Okay. India is becoming a cyber attack, a cyber crime hotspot. Why? The reason? Many people started to use smartphones, mobile phones. In banking, if you go to open a new account, generally what they will do, they will tick on their own SMS banking, internet banking, mobile banking, etc., etc. Many people who don't have the knowledge, they will be having all those accesses, right? What might happen? A OTP will come. Somebody will call and ask, I'm from so and so bank. You need your KYC to be done by today itself. Otherwise, your account will be blocked. I got a call like this a few years back. I'm from Karnataka Bank. Your KYC is due by today. If you don't do your KYC, your account will be blocked permanently, he told. Okay. What few people will think, okay, I cannot go to the headquarters where the bank is located. Okay, let me help him by phone itself, right? They might ask your debit card number and exit and see let OTP access to your mobile or bank account through mobile banking. They will easily withdraw money from your account, right? So many other types of cyber crime is happening these days. Recently, Priyanka Upendra got a call from a delivery guy. Recently, our Bangalore Cyber Cell police created an awareness video regarding this also. A person, delivery person, telling that he is a delivery person, he will give you a call. And he asked, sir, there is an order for you from so and so courier, DTDC, etc., Blue Dart. I am at your doorstep. Please tell a OTP. Or our delivery person is at your doorstep. I am calling from the company. He couldn't connect with you through the call. Please, I'll share his number. Please give him a call back. will give a number, adding calls will be forwarded. They can do anything. They can access your call details, contacts, etc. Right? Likewise, only by clicking a link letter, he messaged so many person from her contact to transfer some money transferred. At least if you message 100 of your friends, one might transfer you 100 rupees, right? Likewise, many scams are happening these days. That too, in today's newspaper, in Canada, Pajani newspaper, there is a news by digital arrest scam. What? Digital arrest scam. Have you heard about this? Digital arrest scam means in a well sophisticated setup, studio setup, a person will be sitting wearing a police officer or custom officer dress. Background will be like a film set, IPS officer chamber. He will make you a video call telling that we have got a parcel with your name which contains drugs in it. You cannot disconnect the call. If you disconnect the call, we will come to your doorstep and we will arrest you. Okay, I think by seeing your face, you are a good person. Let's make a deal. Give me 20,000, 50,000, 1 lakh rupees. I will close the case here itself. This kind of scam, digital arrest. Nearly in past few months, 81 crore rupees have been lost for this scam. 81 crore rupees, just imagine. One of my brother's colleague recently, 3-4 months back, got a call like this, only digital arrest scam. His wife, she was so much scared, telling her husband, it's okay, let's give them 20,000 rupees. Let's not get into any issue. That might happen, right? By seeing the setup, the officer, the tone, many might be scared. Digital digital arrest scam. Likewise, there are so many scams going on around us. Let us discuss the terminologies, different type of cyber crimes, cyber attacks. India is becoming the hotspot majorly because of lack of awareness, lack of education, lack of uniformity of devices. We all are not using Apple iPhone 17 Pro Max, right? We are using many different brand mobile phones. Those softwares will be having many glitch. It might be easier to hack, right? And many people are using mobile phones which we haven't heard the names of, right? So this is the problem. And one more problem is that if you get into any this type of cyber fraud attack scam, do you have easy access to cyber police station in your area? No. In Bangalore, we do have cyber police stations. In your district headquarters, yes, in district headquarters, we do have a cyber cell. But in taluk places, in rural areas, no. If you go to the police officer and say, sir, I lost money, 10,000 rupees, somebody called, asked for OTP, I gave. What he will do? Police constable will do. He will scold you. Hey, looks like an educated person, you have done like this. It's okay, go. We have so many other works to do. Just leave. That's it, right? So, lack of infrastructure, proper infrastructure we don't have to fight the cyber attacks. That is the issue. And lack of coordination between different cyber departments of different states. See, have you heard about BPO? Means a call center, right? Indians are majorly hired for these call center kind of jobs to help the companies which are giving service to Western countries. A washing machine company selling washing machine in US, telecaller will be from India. Our accent is different, right? The English which we speak, grammar might be correct, accent is different. US senior citizens are scared by hearing to Indian accent because many people, Indian origin cyber attackers, what they have done, they have made many fraud calls to these US citizens and they have extracted so much money from them. That's why they're scared. That's why recently many US based companies are feeling difficult to hire from these South Asian countries. Many different cyber crime calls which you get, just by hearing the voice you can definitely tell that they are from northern part of India, right? Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Jharkhand, Bihar, Chhattisgarh, this region, so many fraudsters are there. If a person scams your account and withdraw 10,000 rupees and he is from Chhattisgarh, you go and give a complaint to nearby cyber cell police station. It is difficult for them to catch a person from other state, right? And the cyber fraudster may be from different country also. That is also possible, right? A person sitting in Uganda, he can extract or extort money from you. That is also possible. That's why it is getting difficult. It is getting difficult to fight against these type of cyber attacks. The only solution is the only solution is creating awareness. That's it. Creating awareness. Different types of cyber attack we'll discuss. Have you heard about the name malware, spyware, computer virus? At least we have heard about computer virus. Hacker by hacker ಕೇಳಿದಿರಲ್ವಾ? What is the difference between hardware and software? This digital display board, hard component. The letters coming here, software. Your head, hardware. The knowledge which you have inside a software, right? Any object which you can see and touch, hardware. Which you cannot touch, software. That's it. Your WhatsApp application, software. Your Instagram app, software. Your mobile phone, hardware. Your camera, hardware. Right? Software. Likewise, malware. Malware means malicious software. Malicious means software created with malicious intent. Malicious intent means bad intent. What might be the bad intent? See, a person is considered as a bad person. A person is considered as a bad person. What bad things he might do? He can steal. He can use bad words. He can rob you. He can kill you. He can do many things, right? Bad person. Likewise, malware, the malicious software. There are so many types of malware. So many types of malicious software like ransomware, spyware, computer virus, trojan, etc. These are all the examples of malware. Malware means bad software, malicious software, malware, malicious software, malware. Created with the malicious intent, created with the bad intent, malicious software, malware. Phishing. See, there are hundreds of different types of cyber attack. Hundreds of types of cyber attack. We will discuss few important among them. And if there is any different cyber attack which is in news, you should be knowing about that also. Likewise, digital arrest scam is in news. Digital arrest scam is in news. You should be knowing what does that mean, right? Phishing means F-I-S-H fish. F-I-S-H-I-N-G fishing means catching the fish. How you will catch the fish? You will take a bait. You will offer the fish a worm. You will give it an offer. Come take this worm. What it will do? It thinks the worm is free. I can have it and comes and fall prey to your trap, right? Likewise, P-H-I-S-H-I-N-G phishing scam means they will send you email. They will send you messages. They will send you an email telling that we are from L&T company. We are offering you internship with 40,000 stipend. To apply, click on the link below. Right? The case. Using bad intentioned emails to steal your personal information or your data. This is phishing. Have you seen the Kannada movie Gultu? In the modern era, 100 rupees money in your pocket is less worthy compared to your personal data. What your personal data? Your name, your phone number, your address, your father name, mother name, Aadhaar card number, PAN card number, your date of birth. It values more than 100 200 rupees present in your pocket. Why? Let's say, for example, I'm starting a new institution. I'm starting a new institution, competitive examination institute, UPSC institution. Next year, I need more admissions. What I will do? I will buy. I will buy data from many universities, many colleges. What data? The aspirants, students preparing in the final year. If I get 1 lakh final year students phone number, 1 lakh final year students phone number, BA, BCom, BSc. If I send them advertisement message, at least I might get 100 conversions, right? That's more than enough. That's a very good thing, right? Likewise, phishing scam. What they will do? With a deceptive email, they will steal your data. Phishing.
Cyber is online.
Hmm?
Cyber is online.
Yes. Cyberspace, online, it's internet. But the scam can be of different types. For example, one of my students, he got a parcel from so and so address from New Delhi. Okay. The heading, outline, cover page of the parcel said it is from All India Institution of Technical Education, so and so. All India Institution of Technical Education. And it said offer letter. To collect that from the postman. It came from India Post itself, not any private courier. India Post itself it came. To collect that parcel, you need to pay 600 rupees. He paid 600 rupees, collected. Inside the courier, All India Institute of Technical Society is an organization which is having a special website where you can get a detailed course about cyber education, etc. This is the offer letter for you to attend this course. Scam, right? What he can do for 600 rupees? Nothing. Easily he fell into the trap, right? Likewise, how they got his address, door number, father's name, then pin code, everything, each and everything is correct. The rural address. How they got his address? His personal data is compromised, right? In today's newspaper, many officers who have done the recent caste census in Karnataka, they have shared a few people's data through WhatsApp. It got leaked. Your personal data is very unique, critical, important, right? It should be private. Certain sort of privacy should be there. That's why serious action was taken to those officials and they were suspended from their job. Likewise, they will only sell. Once you clear your PUC, you will get messages from many engineering colleges, right? Many degree colleges, right? How they got to know you have completed your PU examination? How? Your PU board might have shared their number with them by getting some money, right? Like this. Denial of service attack or distributed denial of service attack, DDoS attack. Distributed denial of service attack. Tomorrow is the last date to apply for an examination. Let's say tomorrow is the last date. 1 month time was there to apply for that examination. What every aspirant thought, okay, let's apply on the last date. If 5-10 lakhs of aspirants visit the website to apply for that examination, what will happen? Server down. That server will be having ability to cater few customers, clients, right? If more number of visitors are there, server will be crashed. It will be down. If the server is down due to the more incoming traffic, that is natural phenomena. That used to happen regularly at our State Bank branches, right? Server down every morning, afternoon. That issue was there. Right now it got corrected. Likewise, if the server down issue is done intentionally, I am running an online education institution. You are also running an online education institution. What I will do, I will send some bots, robotic bots, means the the smartphones, the accounts which are in my control, the smartphone accounts which are in my control, I will send them to your website address. What will happen? Your website will crash. Your website server will be down for a month or two. Then each and every customer of yours will come to me. My business will boom, right? This is the thing. Denial of service attack, flooding the target with traffic so that server will be down. Denial of service. Denial of service attack. Distributed denial of service attack. You might have seen many a times in your Instagram account, Facebook account, you will see a story from an account. You think, I haven't followed this account. I haven't followed this account. Why this story is showing to me? And you will click and you will see you are following that account. How that happened? One reason, he might have changed the name of the account. One reason. Other reason, your account might have been compromised. In social media, there are so many pages who are selling likes, who are selling views, right? 100 rupees, 1000 likes. 1,000 rupees, 1 million views, etc. They're selling, right? How they will give the views? How they will give the likes? By controlling so many smartphones. What means they're controlled devices like that. Let's say, for example, you are the leader in your class. You have an issue with English teacher. You want him to be changed. What you will do, you write a letter to the department head. HOD, you write a letter. Sir, we don't want this teacher. He is not teaching very well. We want him to be changed with some other teacher from section so and so. Right? You will write all the names of your friends and you will start to sign. Will you give you to sign to each and every student? No, you will only change and sign, right? Likewise, likewise, a person will have the control of many devices. He will do whatever task he wish to do. That is bot network. Bot network. Man in the middle attack, also called as eavesdropping. Eavesdropping, man in the middle attack means secretly listening or secretly stealing the data from two persons' private conversation. I am talking to you over the phone. Somebody is listening to our conversation without our consent. That is man in the middle attack or eavesdropping. Man in the middle attack or eavesdropping, stealing data. SQL injection, structured query language injection, structured query language injection, SQL injection. Which language computer can understand? We can understand Kannada, English, Hindi, etc. languages, right? Likewise, computer can understand only one language in the form of 0 or 1, binary language or machine language. Machine language. All other languages, C, C++, Java, Python, COBOL, Fortran, etc. These are all high-level languages. Those languages needs translation to the machine language. Okay. SQL is one of the high-level programming language which is being used in the database. Database. SQL. Structured query language. It's a programming language. SQL injection means in a server, so much huge amount of data is stored right in the server. To access that data, a special language is used called SQL. By using the same language, if the website server is being attacked, that type of attack is called as SQL injection. By using the same language, it is being attacked. SQL injection, structured query language injection. Targets servers using malicious code. Cross-site scripting, similar to SQL injection only. Structured query language injection. Cross-site scripting. XSS attack. In the SQL injection, the attack is on the server, right? In the SQL injection, the attack is on the server. In cross-site scripting, it is also like the SQL injection. Attack is on the end user. I went to visit a website. I went to visit a server. I went to visit a video streaming platform. There, I being targeted. The user being targeted here. This is cross-site scripting. Goes after the visitor, not the website. End user being targeted. Cross-site scripting. Excessive attack. Social engineering. By tricking the user, breaking the security system. Means They will become friends with you online. They will create a trust bond. Then they will ask, "Oh, what is your credit card OTP, credit card PIN?" Likewise, similarly, you're working in high level security department, Army, Navy, Air Force, etc. They will be friends with you and they might steal some sensitive data, social engineering. They are tricking you for you to what? Break the security by yourself. Wanna cry. Wanna cry means, do you want to cry? It's a ransomware attack. WannaCry is a ransomware attack. A ransomware attack. A ransomware attack means late night in the dark road, you are walking alone. Somebody comes from nowhere, points a knife at you, and asks you, "Give me money." Will he ask, "Give me 100 rupees"? Ransom amount, right? He will demand. Likewise, here they will lock your computer. When you try to log in, enter your computer, they will lock. The screen will be telling WannaCry. It's a ransomware attack. What they will do, they will, let's say, for example, first thing in the morning, what you will do? You will check your phone. Each and every one of us, right? You try to unlock the phone with the help of fingerprint or password or face, but it is not opening. It is showing WannaCry. I have locked your phone. I am the hacker. If you want all the data in your phone to be safe, give me 500 rupees. Otherwise, I will delete all the data. If you don't have the backup, if there are so many important, memorable photos, videos are there in your mobile phone, you might give him 500 rupees, right? Many will give. That kind of attack, ransomware attack. This is not the attack on the normal person. This is the attack on many organizations. A software company, by 2, 3, 4 months of effort, they have created a special software. They have locked the system and they are asking for money. If you don't give the money, we will destroy the data. We will delete, erase the data. This kind of attack. It happened in 2017, Kolkata, Delhi, Bhubaneswar, Pune, Mumbai, not in Bangalore. WannaCry. If there is any attack of similar kind this year or next year, by the time of your examination, it will be very important. Which kind of attack? Ransomware attack. The name which they have given is WannaCry. There is a one more attack which happened after this Petya ransomware attack. Petya ransomware attack. They will demand ransom amount by locking your computer. That kind of attack. They will demand a ransom amount. They will lock your device and they will demand money. That kind of attack. Ransomware attack. And one more thing, if in case, if you lose your mobile phone any day, if in case, or any of your family members, please lodge an online complaint and take a copy, digital copy, and keep it safe somewhere. Because what might happen, your stolen mobile phone might be used for anti-national activities. Might be. If that thing happens, you will be in serious risk. Few years back, my mobile phone got stolen. Few years back, 3, 4 years back, I had many students in the police department and I asked them for help. Please try to track the mobile phone. They tried to track the mobile phone for a day or two. I lost it in the nice road when I parked my car. Okay. It was in Bangalore itself for a day or two. Later it went to Manipur. Through bus, train, I don't know. The first thing my student told, sir, please lodge a complaint online. They have done all this tracking unofficially, because if in case they use the phone for illegal activities, you will be logged. That's why before selling a vehicle, before selling your second-hand mobile phone, please be more cautious. Please don't sell in first case your mobile phone. Give it to your any of your friends, family members. Let them use till it die. And your vehicle, without the name transfer, don't sell it. Just after the RC transfer, sell it. Otherwise, what will happen? If there is any case, accident case, it will 100% come to your name. You cannot escape. That is the case. WannaCry ransomware attack. Then Mirai botnet. Botnet means smartphones under their control. They can do any kind of task with the smartphones. For example, they can do spam attacks, they can do denial of service attacks, etc. Botnet. One of the example, Mirai botnet. Robotic network. Your mobile phone under their control. With the help of your device, with the help of your account, they are giving likes, views to other accounts, right? That kind of attack. Computer virus. What is the difference between coronavirus and computer virus? Sir, those corona kind of viruses are living organisms. They don't have cell, but they are living organisms. They affect our body and they will reproduce within the host. They are living organisms. These computer viruses are software. Computer virus is nothing but a software. Computer viruses are machine made or man made. You might have seen in Bangalore, many underpass and flyover, they will throw nails on the road. At the end of the road, there will be a puncture shop to fix that puncture, right? Nails placed by whom? Puncture shop guy. Who is fixing the puncture? The same guy. Business, right? Likewise, this is also a business. Computer virus created by human. What happens if your computer gets infected by virus? What happens? During your school days, when you initially started using the computer, CD, pen drive, memory card, right? You're from that generation only, right? You have used CD, compact disc, right? When you got your first pen drive and you asked your friend, please copy me this movie, please copy me this game, please copy me this file, what he used to say? Are there any viruses in your pen drive? Let me check. He will make a check with the help of antivirus software present in his computer. Then it will show so many number of viruses were present and it got deleted, right? What computer virus will do? It will create a copy of same kind of files multiple times. Hello, 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 1,000 copies. Then what will happen? Your system will be slow. Your system will hang. Your system will become slow. It will become hang. It will be hang, right? Main reason of computer virus is to slow down your computer. If your computer slows down, what you will do? You will give money, you will purchase antivirus software. That's it. That's their plan. Computer viruses are man-made. It's a malware, malicious software. Same kind of file will self-replicate and create many copies, and it will slows down your system. Hacking means hack. In a month or two, you will see a status of one of your friends telling, my WhatsApp being hacked, my Facebook account got hacked, my Instagram account got hacked. If somebody messages you and asks for money, please don't give. They'll put the status, right? My account got hacked. You'll be thinking, if you ask also, I will not give. That's the other case, right? Unauthorized access to any network computer account is called as hacking. Unauthorized access, hacking. There are different types of hackers. We'll discuss later. White hat, a black hat, a gray hat, a blue hat, a red hat. We'll discuss. Then malicious code, a software code with malicious intention. That's it. Software code with malicious intention. Trojan, important special software. Trojan. Have you heard the name GB WhatsApp? Used? Very good. Don't use it. It's not the original application from the same developer. What is the catch in that GB WhatsApp? You can send message to 100,000 people at a time. You can create a group of 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 people at a time. You can send or broadcast 10,000, 20,000 people at a time, etc. So many features they will boast. It is not available on Play Store. It needs to be downloaded from Chrome, any website, right? This kind of software which camouflages as the regular software. It's a duplicate software. It camouflages as a, pretends as a regular software. That kind of software is called as Trojan software. Trojan software. Trojan software means it is a duplicate software. It is pretending to be a original software. Once you install it, what will happen? It might steal your data or it will destroy your data. Your hard disk will be corrupted. Data will be deleted. This kind of software. Trojan. Trojan. Camouflages as a regular software. It's a malicious, bad intentioned software. Trojan. If you install GB WhatsApp, all your devices control will be controlled by them. They can send message to anyone. They can change your DP. They can change access to you. They can do anything literally. Cyber espionage. Gudachari kelsa. Espionage means seeking confidential information. The government agencies, top secret information hubs, data is stolen, secret data. Cyber warfare. Have you heard about a chemical weapon? Chemical weapons. Just Google later after the class. Mustard gas. Not the normal mustard, it is called as a mustard gas. It was used during First World War, I think. Just by inhaling that chemical, many people died. Just by inhaling, people will die. That kind of chemicals. Later, UN made a decision telling that nobody should use chemical weapon in the war. Chemical weapon should not be used. Okay. Likewise, from the earlier days, the kind of war, it's being changed, right? Earlier, we used to have different kind of handheld weapons. Right now, we have different machineries, aircraft, jet, fighter jet, etc. Likewise, war can be extended to space. For example, we have a special anti-satellite weapon. Anti-satellite weapon means we can destroy the satellite of our enemy country. The satellite which is monitoring the border. If India-Pakistan war happens, Pakistan is having a satellite in the low Earth orbit. It is monitoring the border of India and Pakistan. If we destroy that satellite, how can they monitor? Right. Likewise, cyber warfare means, let's say, our enemy country's big bank, Pakistan National Bank. It is having on the 10 crores of accounts. If I delete, if I delete all the data present in that bank account, what will happen? Do you have bank passbook? You might have, but you are not regularly updating, right? Because you are doing 10 rupee, 1 rupee phone pay transactions right now. That's why if all the data of your account being deleted, what you can do? What data you have to claim? I had so much amount in my account. What proof do you have? No. Unrest will happen, right? Large scale unrest. So cyber warfare, attacking the critical information systems of the enemy country, that can be done, that will be done in the future. Petya ransomware attack, just like the WannaCry ransomware, Petya ransomware attack. It happened in Mumbai, Jawaharlal Nehru Port Trust. Many computers got attacked. Later, it was successfully elevated. Bluetooth hijacking or bluejacking. Bluetooth hijacking. When you are the only person present in your home, you generally close the main door, right? You don't keep it open all day long, right? When there are so many people going in and out, then it might be opened, otherwise, it will be closed. Likewise, why Bluetooth is being used? Bluetooth to connect our device with another device without the help of any cable, without the help of Bluetooth, right? When you are not using your mobile's Bluetooth, please turn it off. Otherwise, what might happen in a city like this, anybody can easily attack, crack your Bluetooth connection, and they might steal your data. They can control your device. That is the chance. That type of hacking is called as bluejacking. Attack on Bluetooth enabled mobile phones. That's why when not in use, switch off Bluetooth. That's it. Botnet, just like Mirai botnet, robotic network, logic bomb, logic bomb. You are having biryani. The last bite is left. You had it, but for your luck, there is a lychee present in it. It blasted in your mouth. The flavor will be lost, right? A full plate of biryani's flavor lost by the last bite. It had lychee in it. Likewise, a fully functional software, a fully functional normal software, it has a special secret hidden code in it. A photo editing tool, AI video making tool, it is working properly fine. But one find out what happens. Your mobile phone's complete data is lost. Your mobile phone's complete data is lost. Your phone memory got corrupted. That might be due to this logic bomb. Logic bomb means hidden code. That secret code present in that software. It might erase your hard disk data, or it might dump some junk files to your mobile phone computer. Logic bomb. Keyboard logging, key logging. Have you seen the movie Nanaku Premoto? Junior NTR, Jagapati Babu. Heroine Rakul Preet Singh, right? Okay. There, Rakul's mother, the heroine's mother, was there in jail. By the help of her hair, he made a DNA test. Is that possible? With the help of a hair strand, with the help of your nail. Yes, any body cell is fine. Any body cell. With the help of the ash also, you can do the DNA test. Ash, the char of the body, burnt body. By that also DNA test can be done. Right. In that movie, the hero, His father is a good person. He lost all the money to his ex-friend. He stole all the money and he is leading a good, happy life. Now, what the hero is thinking? Let's make this which happened to my dad. Let me steal all the money from that culprit. That is he thinking, right? Stealing all the money from the person. For that, first he thought he hired two, three people, two, one male, female. Then he tried to log. Key logging means all the data which is being entered in the computer, it is being displayed in the hacker's computer. For example, if I enter my username, enter my password, that will be displayed in the hacker's computer. That type of hacking is called as key logging, keyboard logging. All the keystrokes will be displayed in his computer. You have purchased Netflix account, your username password is being displayed in their laptop. They can easily steal, right? Likewise, key logging, every keystrokes will be captured by them. Farming, just like fishing, farming means right now we have many apps and softwares to download and to listen the new movie songs, Spotify, etc., Prime Music, etc. We have. But earlier, what we used to do, we used to download the song files, right? Few years back, tamilrockers.com, music for you, etc. What it will do? If I visit a website, it will redirect me to into a separate malicious website, redirecting you into a spoofed website that is called as farming. You are going to a place to buy some things. A person you meet in the middle says, I know a place which sell better things, come there. That kind of thing. Rootkit. Many of the social media apps and games were being banned few years back, right? The PUBG, etc. It got banned. Then also, many people used the game. How? By rooting. Rooting means gaining the root level access to the mobile phone. The root level, base level access is with the mobile phone brand. It can give the updates, it can change the basic software, right? If I gain that level access, I can do anything. I can change anything with the mobile phone. If a hacker gets the root level access, he can do any change. He can do any change. Root level access, host level access. Then very important, skimming. You're traveling in a bus, busy bus. You got a seat by luck. You're sitting in the seat, messaging with your friend. Hi, hello, how are you? Let's meet today, evening. A person standing beside you is secretly watching all the messages which you are doing. Generally, people will do, right? Many people. This this is not a good thing to do, right? This kind of cyber attack, where stealing the personal data or information by being in close proximity. By being in close proximity, if you are stealing the information, that is called as skimming. For example, in Nanaku Premato movie, the final scene, butterfly painting. Do you remember? Actually, he got a satellite enabled OTP device. For every transaction which he needs to do, the OTP will come to that device, which they couldn't hack. What they planned, they have placed a painting, butterfly painting, which had a camera in it. When he got the OTP, before he entering the OTP, they entered the OTP and transferred all the money. By placing the camera in close proximity, they have steal the data, right? That is skimming. In ATMs, they might have written this notice awareness board telling that skimming and cloning devices might have been placed. Please be aware. Skimming device means camera, pinhole camera, small camera to capture your pin, not the CCTV camera. The small camera to capture your pin. That is the reason the ATM tells close the one hand by other hand and enter the pin. But what we will do? We will easily enter our pin. In rural areas, if you go, there will be no door. 4 5 people will be standing to see how you take money. Right? You will enter the pin. Then at the slot where you enter, means insert the card, if there is any protrusion, if there is any extra setup, you think it is something fishy, malicious, don't insert the card. What will happen? Generally, it will not be there. Rarely. It happened in Bangalore also. Cloning device. Cloning device means your card's ditto copy will be created. They have recorded your PIN. Your card's copy created. They will put on the mask, go to the ATM, enter the card, cloned card, enter the PIN. They will withdraw cash. That thing might happen. So you should be careful. Okay. You should change your PIN at least 3 4 months once, at least 6 months once. But what is the problem? We will forget the PIN. We don't do regular transactions. That is the case, right? And what we generally do? 0 1 2 3 4, 1 2 1 2, 1 1 1. Our year of birth, date of birth, date of birth. If it is January 28, 28 01 01 28, like this we do, right? Those things we should avoid. Skimming, stealing data while being in close proximity. Sniffer tool. Sniffer tool. Sniffing means, have you heard the name sniff? Sniff. Smell ಮಾಡೋದು. Sniffer dog ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ? Sniffer dog. The police dogs which sniff, take the smell and detect with the help of the smell. Likewise, sniffer tool means it will monitor your internet traffic in real time. What you are doing right now, which website you are visiting, it will monitor in real time. That is sniffer tool, monitoring your internet traffic in real time. Spam. Do you have a Truecaller? Otherwise also many calls which you get, it will be showing spam, right? Red color. Then many messages. In the email there is a separate section where you will get spam emails. Spam means unsolicited commercial email, advertisement emails, right? Hello, we are from so and so bank. You have an offer for credit card, you have an offer for loan. Are you interested? They will ask. Advertisement. That's it. This is spam. Unsolicited commercial email. Spam. They will be doing it to numerous numbers, numerous address. If I get, for example, your classmates, 100 students are there. If I get all 100 numbers, if I start to call each and everyone, hello, come to our institute, spam, right? Likewise, spam. Spoofing. Have you seen in many comedy shows, spoof of KGF, spoof of Bahubali? Spoof means just like the original, but the duplicate. Spoofing means fooling the biometric sensor. My biometric sensor will detect my fingerprint and it will unlock. It will detect my face and it will unlock, right? You have a small kid at home. He is asking your phone regularly to play some games. You are not giving your phone. You haven't given your phone. What he might do? When you're sleeping, he might take your phone and he will try to place it in front of your face and tries to open it. But your eyes are not open. It will not unlock. Few few phones, local phones, what it will happen? If you place the phone in front of your photo, full-sized face photo, it will open. Many phones, not the good phones, many phones it will open. That is what the biometric sensor is thinking. It is thinking that is the original true person, right? Fooling the biometric sensor by recognizing illegitimate user as a legitimate user. Duplicate user na legitimate anta namsta irodu. This is spoofing. Spoofing. In recent days, in many organizations, fingerprint, face recognition, attendance is there, right? What they will do? They will create a fake thumb impression and they will distribute to two or three friends. If one goes, they will put on the fingerprint and press for attendance, right? Likewise, that is spoofing. Okay. Different type of hackers we'll discuss tomorrow, and we'll discuss few previous year questions tomorrow. Any doubts? Hmm? Okay. Thank you. Make a plan. Make a strategy to cover the syllabus first. Right?
Aside means control, sir. Aside control, which is aside foreign aside. Control, the